In this video, I'm going to teach you how to build websites that look like this. Whether you're building a personal brand, your own business, or building something for a family friend that owns a business, I'm going to teach you how to build a website without even typing. All we need to do is speak. As we see, these are two very different websites. One is for a restaurant, and then the other is for my personal business. We see the restaurant website incorporated more of a video, looking more for that story, that real sense of gathering that someone would want when they're going to a restaurant, as well as the pictures of the food. But when we're building a website for more so a personal brand, we want to include lots of calls to actions, which is important because that's what is really going to trigger in someone's mind to do something about why they're either on your website or why they should work with your business. So for this website, we have my logo, a little bit about my company. So many people are drowning in all these AI tools, but none of them have actually implemented anything. So this is a little bit more. As we scroll down, we just see the different types of workflows that I can provide. Then we have a little bit of a review section, so it gives the power to show what I can do, an about me section, and then at the bottom where someone can book a call. So in order to do this for our sake today, I'm going to be building a website for a plumber, and we're going to keep it very simple. I'm going to put together a quick brand package that includes a logo and a name, and then I'll put that in a folder, and then I'll open that folder in Claude Code. The first thing you need to do is go to claude.ai. From there, you'll be prompted to log in, and then once you log in and subscribe to the $20 a month version, it'll bring you to a screen that looks like this. Next, you will go to claude.com/download since you already have an account, and then in this case, I'm going to download for Mac OS. Once we download the application, we are going to come to our desktop, open the app, and it will look something like this. The first step within Claude Code is to make sure you're switched on up here, then come to the bottom, and we're going to go to the thing that's next to local. You're going to click on this, open a new folder, you're going to start a new folder, and in this case, we're going to be making a website for a plumber. So let's pretend that I'm a plumber and I need to build a website for myself. What I'll do is title this Business Plumbing. Create and open. Trust Workspace. And now Claude is given reference to the Business Plumbing folder, as we see down here. Now our next step is just to talk to Claude. Hey Claude, I need a new website for my plumbing business. The name of my business is Anthony's Plumbing & Co. The colors for my brand are red. I work in the Chicagoland area. And the three things that I can do is fix sinks, make sure that pipes aren't leaking, and ensure that water travels safely through all of your house. Then I want you to add a section below all of that for reviews. This is where I can input what my customers have said about me and give me star ratings based on how good of a job I did. The next thing that I want you to do on the website at the very bottom is create a button that says book now, so that people can automatically click this when they're ready to book an appointment with me and fill out a simple web form that has a name, phone number, email, and then a box where somebody can explain what's going on. Before we send this prompt off, there's one thing we need to do, and that's add our logo to our business folder. So on my desktop, I have my logo saved. Let's pretend that this is my logo for my company. And what I'm going to do is now just drop it into that folder. And within this folder, that's the only thing it has. From here, the last sentence we're going to use is base everything off of my logo that is currently in the folder. And we'll send that off. So we see Claude is currently working. One thing we need to do is change this to always allow. And then what we're going to do is go down here and click bypass permissions. This means that every single time it comes up with something, it won't have to ask us to do it. It gets annoying and redundant after a while because you'll have to accept about 80 different messages, or you can just keep it simple and have it bypass those permissions. We see that it understood our brand color, E9493F. So now it's building the site. With just one simple prompt, this is what it had come up with. Reliable plumbing you can count on. We have a book now button, the 3 things that they do best, or we do best, what customers are saying, and then a book an appointment button. But the best part is that we haven't even added skills yet. What I'm going to do is ask for the localhost link, because sometimes in the app, it'll have weird glitches where it doesn't actually show the photos. What this means is it's going to host it locally on our laptops. No one can see this publicly. You would have to pay and purchase for a domain in order to list this on the internet. When we do click on that localhost link, it takes us over to our search browser and we can see exactly what it had made. Pretty cool. Book now button, reliable plumbing you can count on, a couple of the things that we do best, sink repair, leak-free pipes, and safe water flow. Services, reviews, book now, and then a book an appointment button. So it's crazy that we were able to do this without even giving Claude skills. That's the next step, is we're going to be giving Claude an entire tool set that it can work from. And this is crucial because if you want to be different from your competitors, it's important to use different animations or high quality photos or different scrolling features that make the website interactive. The first skill we're going to download is a UI UX skill. What UI UX stands for is user interface, user experience. So giving it its skills to know what to build, how to build it, a comprehensive look at different ways to build things, animations, all of this is crucial to building a good interactive website that people actually use. So what we'll do now is copy this link up here. We're going to go back to Claude. Hey Claude, I like this website, but what I need you to do is install the following skills using the GitHub link that I'm going to provide you. Add the skills to my business folder for future use. And then I want you to make some cool animations, make things disappear as I scroll down, make my logo potentially jumping and bouncing up and down to keep people's eyes interacted, but give it some more functionality. Use a couple different skills within the UI UX library. I'll end that. Then all I'll do is just paste that GitHub link right after it and then send it off. As we see, it's fetching the skill now. It'll bring it right into that folder that we started. So super easy to use. It's going to clone the repository. A repository is just a place where people can store code. And ever since GitHub had come out, it's like a social media for repositories. So that's a good way to think about that. We see Claude editing some things, fixing the index.html file, which is essentially your website file. HTML is the type of code you're going to be writing, or in this case, what Claude is writing. We see up here that it had fetched instruction files from the README, which was in the repository. The way to think about a README file is it just gives instructions to either the human like me, or an AI on what to do, what all of the folders mean, and how they work within the entire project together. It even imported a skill where it can read and take screenshots and then preview the screenshot to see what things look like and how we can improve things and make it better. Now it shows that everything is live. We're going to have 10 scroll reveal elements. It's also currently testing a couple things just to make sure that it's all synchronizing. And this is our new website. Wow. Looks pretty good to me. Awesome. Let's get it fixed, request your appointment. Everything flows from the book now to the calendar. Yeah, it looks pretty good. You could definitely sell this to someone or use it in your own business. The next step for this project would be to upload our website to GitHub and then connect our website domain to GitHub. And then from there, you should be able to build this website for under $10 a year, which is pretty good because most website platforms will charge you like 20, 30, 40 bucks a month. So if you're able to build one for close to free, it's pretty dang good. In the next video, I'll walk you through how we can actually upload this and make it public using a public domain, something like anthonysplumbingandco.com. We can figure that out. If you're interested in how to implement AI in your business or your daily life, make sure to subscribe. Thanks.